Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us for the 2024 Annual Meeting and Education Day. I'm honored to be presenting the Registrar's report for the first time. As noted by John, stepping into the Registrar and CEO role in August of last year has been an experience of learning and growth. Before I begin my report, I want to recognize that June is National Indigenous History Month and that June 21st is National Indigenous Peoples Day. I hope that you'll join me in celebrating the unique heritage, diverse culture, and outstanding contributions of all Indigenous peoples and their communities. I also want to acknowledge that June is the start of Pride season. The college stands with gender and sexually diverse individuals and communities. We value the talents and contributions of the 2SL LGBTQI+ people. The theme of this year's Annual Meeting and Education Day is Engage and Evolve, Collaborative Approaches to Care. As John mentioned, this theme reflects how meaningful collaborations have infused the college's efforts this past year. We are thrilled that Upala Chandrasekhar is joining us today as the keynote speaker. Upala currently serves as the Director of Public Health at Toronto Public Health. Her presentation entitled Unlocking Our Superpower, the Hidden Power of Social Work and Social Service Work, will discuss the pivotal role that social workers and social service workers play in dismantling systemic barriers, fostering inclusivity, and creating a more credible society. As Registrar and CEO of the college, it is my privilege and my responsibility to provide you with a snapshot of the college's 2023 operational activities. I'll start with some general comments on the college's finances as reported in the 2023 annual report, and by our auditor, Chandor Gauthier of Crowe Soberman. Both the 2023 financial statements and the complete 2023 annual report are available as PDFs for you in this session on the virtual portal. You will note an increase in cloud computing services last year. This is due to the new applicant and registrant database that we implemented in 2023. We are currently working on additional functionalities of the database that will further streamline processes for registrants. You will also see that the legal costs remain high last year. Like most regulators, we continue to experience an increase in the number as well as the seriousness and complexity of complaints and discipline matters. Specifically, the number of sexual abuse-related complaints continues at an alarming rate. These cases can be very complicated to prosecute and often require additional resources at all stages of the process. Our expenses also reflect our continuing IT needs, including the cost of cybersecurity, as well as the ongoing growth in registration and corresponding need to increase college services. As we grow, we must continue to provide services to registrants, applicants, employers, and the public in a timely manner. To support our growth, we were happy to launch our new online database system in 2023 as a direct response to applicants and registrants requesting that online processes be more streamlined. The new database sets groundwork for making data-informed decisions and increasing efficiencies for future work throughout many college programs. I'm pleased to share that college registration continues to increase in 2023. Last year, we registered over 3,000 applicants, bringing us to over 29,000 registrants. The steady growth in registration shows that there is a genuine understanding of the importance of regulation and that Ontarians see the great value of the work done by social workers and social service workers as regulated mental health practitioners. Both our growth and increased awareness of our role are considerable achievements. Enhancing equity, diversity, inclusion, and belonging is embedded in all the work the college does. As John stated earlier, one of our greatest achievements from last year was the implementation of the Equity and Inclusion Data Initiative, which invites registrants to share demographic information on a voluntary basis. Seeking multiple perspectives from our engagement groups and incorporating lived experiences into our processes is crucial to moving closer to our goal of authentic inclusion. In developing the initiatives, we sought guidance, consultation, and direction from a wide range of communities, service users, registrants, and organizations such as the Anti-Racism Directorate of Ontario and the Ontario Human Rights Commission. Following these extensive consultations and conversations, we were extremely proud to launch the initiative in November of 2023. We were very pleased with how well the initiative was received, with over 50% of registrants choosing to participate. We will be sharing information on participation rates later in the year. The Equity and Inclusion Data Initiative is an evolving process, and we will continue to engage with and develop reciprocal relationships with registrants and other engagement groups as part of our commitment to continuous improvement. We are aware that as a single organization, we cannot eliminate systemic racism and oppression entirely. However, we are committed to doing our part to address these issues wherever possible within the boundaries of our regulatory role. The long-term goal of the Equity and Inclusion Data Initiative is to provide insight into the degree to which the diversity of the Ontario public is reflected in the college registration and highlights any disparities and systemic barriers which will support us in evidence-based decision-making. How we safeguard the public through regulatory oversight continues to evolve based on the needs of our engagement groups. Last year, the college continued our governance transformation work by implementing the recommendation to more actively engage service users in developing policies. We now have public community appointees forming parts of our college's statutory and non-statutory committees, who provide a wide range of experience and perspectives as it relates to developing college policies and decision-making. In 2023, we also continued to further enhance regulatory effectiveness through the development of a governance attributes and competencies profile for prospective council members, known as the Council Member Profile. The profile will assist the college in addressing gaps and areas of opportunity and will strengthen our ability to assess the skills and perspectives of council members, particularly in the areas of equity and inclusion. It will also help us make best efforts for council and committees to be representative of the clients and communities served by our registrants. Our most recent council election, held for District 4 just in May, was the first time we used the council member profile. We understand that it is essential to continue to listen and respond to the needs of the registrants and the clients and communities they serve. Part of our role in protecting the public includes providing registrants with the required resources to practice ethically and professionally, which ensures better care to Ontarians. In 2023, we provided thousands of practice consultations to registrants. The most common themes were consent, confidentiality, duty to warn, private practice, and technology. We responded to registrants' needs by using these common themes to assist us in creating new practice resources. Because of the increased questions we received regarding private practice last year, we developed a practice notes in our Perspective publication on this topic. As John mentioned, we were also very proud to complete the revisions to the standards of practice last year. To support registrants in the transition to the revised standards of practice, we held several webinars to address frequently asked questions and provide additional information on the revisions. A recording of the webinar is available on our website for registrants who were unable to attend live or want to revisit any of the topics discussed. The new website version of the revised standards of practice also includes links to relevant resources to further support registrants in their practice. We also listened to registrants' feedback asking for more practice resources on supporting clients experiencing intimate partner violence. In 2023, Educational Forum featured a panel discussion entitled Supporting Clients with Care and Competence Through Intimate Partner Violence. The video, which is now available as a resource on our website. The college's outreach and engagement efforts are at the core of our actions and initiatives. Last year, we continued our successful public awareness campaign with service users, engaging with them through a variety of digital media. Our advertising efforts extend to publications reaching diverse communities, including Indigenous-run media outlets. This outreach helped increase knowledge around the college's role in maintaining client safety. The outcome of the What's in a Name campaign creates more awareness of the protected titles of social worker and social service worker, with a call to action for Ontarians to check a practitioner status through the online register. Our focus on meaningful engagement continued with the ongoing dialogue with employers in discussing our shared responsibility to maintain client safety. I encourage all registrants to let their employers know that they can sign up to receive our quarterly newsletter to employers called Employer Communique on the college's website. As I come to the end of this report, I want to thank Council Chair John Fleming for his ongoing leadership and support. A big thank you to all council and committee members. We truly appreciate your ongoing service and hard work to develop policies that protect the public. I also want to recognize our dedicated college staff. Thank you for all of your efforts in operationalizing our activities and initiatives. As I begin my journey as the Registrar and CEO, I am excited about the great work we will accomplish together. And finally, on behalf of the college, I want to thank you, our registrants, for providing exceptional care to the clients and communities that you serve. We truly value the work that you do and will continue to provide you with the practice-related supports and resources that you need to serve the public ethically and professionally. Thank you.